Hello. Today let us talk about Parvata Yoga. There are three different combinations which actually constitute Parvata Yoga. All three of them will be giving you somewhat the same results. It will not be the same result, but it will be somewhat the same results. So, the first factor is that there have to be benefics in the Kendra sthanas, that is the quadrants 1, 4, 7, 10. So, benefics in the Kendra. It can be natural benefics, it can be the benefics for that particular chart, Yoga Karakas. So, when we tell benefics, please don't think that it's only Jupiter, Mercury, Venus, or Moon. Sometimes Jupiter, Mercury, Venus, and Moon can also be malefics to the chart. So this is when we can, we have to go through it in detail. In Jupiter sitting in the fourth house, and you feel that wow, it's a great yoga, but it can be giving you Kendra Adipatya dosha. So you need to understand and analyze which planet is actually a benefic for the horoscope, and this has been dealt with in the earlier classes as to how to understand which planets are yoga karakas, which planet is benefit for which particular ascendant. It has been done in detail. So, benefics in the quadrants, the first rule. Within that, there are two things, two sub rules. That is, the sixth and the eighth house have to be vacant. This is the first set. Benefics in the kendras, that is the quadrants, and sixth and the eighth both have to be vacant. That is, no influence on the sixth or the eighth. Houses, not the lords, houses. Houses. So, the second within that itself is, in case the sixth and the eighth are not vacant and they are posited with planets, then they have to be benefic planets. To that particular chart, it has to be a benefic planet. Apart from this particular criteria, there is another one which can give you Parvata Yoga. Apart from this or this can give you Parvata Yoga, and this also can give you Parvata Yoga. The Lagna Lord, that is the Ascendant Lord, and the 12th Lord have to be in mutual Kendras, that is, they have to be in mutual quadrants 1, 4, 7, 10 from each other. So let us see one example. I'll just take a very simple example here, because this one particular criteria cannot work for Aquarius ascendant, because the ascendant lord and the 12th lord is Saturn itself. So it cannot work for this particular ascendant, but for this ascendant you can see the other, factor. So let us take up the ascendant sign of Pisces. Benefics in the quadrant. So let me put Mercury here. We know that Mercury here gives rise to Kendradipatya dosha, but still Mercury in this particular position gives rise to what we call as Bhadra Yoga. A very good yoga, excellent yoga for financial gains. I'll give you the results of this yoga in the end of the talk. So, benefics in the Kendras, I have put Mercury here. So I can also put another, a beautiful placement of Jupiter in its own sign, giving rise to Hamsa Yoga. So there are many, many yogas attached. This is Hamsa Yoga, that is Bhadra Yoga. Though it is Kendradipatya dosha, this also gives Kendradipatya dosha. That is, the person will have to strive hard because of his or her own levels of expectation. So why does a person, think that he is not able to achieve what he wants? Is because first he has put his want. His want will be high. So the expectations will be high, and that's why this person will be struggling to, keep up to that, expectation. So anyway, that is what is called Kendra Adipatya dosha in this case. But anyway, Hamsa Yoga is a beautiful yoga, and we have Bhadra Yoga. That's also a great yoga, and this particular factor has been satisfied. The sixth and the eighth have to be vacant. Let us keep the sixth and the eighth vacant. We'll not put any planets here. So if the sixth house Leo and eighth house Libra is vacant, so it is said to be Parvata Yoga. But if the sixth or the eighth are having planets, then there should be benefics situated in it. So, particularly if I put moon here, being a yoga karaka for this particular ascendant, being the fifth lord, first, second, third, fourth, and fifth, moon becomes a beautiful benefic, and this particular combination gives rise to Parvata Yoga. So either no planet in the sixth and the eighth, or if at all there are any planets, let there be benefics in the sixth and the eighth. Now, going to this particular set, if the ascendant lord and the 12th lord are in mutual kendras, so if I put Saturn here, the 12th lord Saturn being placed in its friendly sign of Virgo is said to be very strong in the west. It is sitting in the west. This is the east because this is ascendant. So the eastern horizon. So this is the west. And this gives rise to a very strong yoga of Saturn in the seventh. And when Saturn is in the seventh, it is the 12th lord and ascendant lord in the first house, giving rise to Hamsa Yoga, and both of them seeing each other can give rise to what is known as Parvata Yoga. So this is how Parvata Yoga is formed. So I'll just give you the results of Parvata Yoga. This person will love position, will work for it also, because the Kendras are so strongly posited with benefics. This person will strive hard to get to the position. But the leadership quality what this person has is second rank. It's not that he can become a politician kind of a leader, but he would always be in a very influential position, but next to the first rank influencers, the big politicians. So they would always want, these people want to be rich. They want to be they want to go through all the luxuries in life, have all the protection of financial stability. So they will have made a lot of money, they will amass wealth. So it's like, some people, if you see their wealth, it's not that they are doing it unethically, they will do it ethically only. They will do it with very hard work. They'll amass wealth to such a level that it will be for 3 or 4 generations. They'll be able to, they will amass that much wealth. So they love to be rich, and they will always prefer to be under the protection. I'll not call it a shadow, depends on the planetary positions anyway, because the word shadow means something else. So I will call it as that be they will always want to be under a protection or support of a strong influential politician or a strong influential person in the society. So these people are these people love to be in strong social circles. They would desire to get sudden wealth, become suddenly rich, and uh, this is a yoga, Parvata Yoga, which wants a person to grow. It makes the person grow. He will always be like want to go higher, next level, next level, next level. He will. This satisfaction is nowhere seen in this yoga. That is what is the difficulty of benefics in the kendras. So I have made some I have done some videos on benefics in the kendras, malefic in the kendras. So please go through those videos. You will understand what actually this yoga. See, everything else will come and fall in the same place, but bifurcating it into a particular yoga is a system of classification. Let us understand what is the sixth house. Why the sixth and the eighth have been particularly targeted in this case. The sixth house is for liabilities, and the eighth house is for obstacles. What if this person does not have liabilities and does not get obstacles but would always have a favor of people lending him money? And there might be people who are saving him from any obstacles, trying to protect him from not falling into any difficult situation. So that is why, you know, benefits here. Natural benefits or particularly benefits for that particular chart. What if there are malefics in the sixth and the eighth? This person will become a leader. That is, he will have the strength to handle liabilities. He will have the strength to take risks. And by himself, he will have the self strength to protect himself from any obstacles, litigations, and social humiliation. He will know how to come out of it. He doesn't need any protection or support which is external. So that is a different yoga altogether, like Jaya Yoga. But this yoga is very clearly showing that the person will be hardworking, no doubt, will be very ethical, no doubt, will want to become very rich, but will also want the support of influential people. So this is how the yoga is classified. This is what is Parvata Yoga. Thank you very much for today's class.